All right, welcome back to part 2 of our week-long series called Meepo Madness. Today we are looking at the Meepo Atom. This video is going to be a lot shorter than the previous one because very similar specs, just a different footprint. So we're going to go for a ride, we'll talk about that. Now Meepo has not given me anything to give away on this video. I know, shocking. How dare they only give me 2 electric skateboards to give away. So what I'm going to do differently on this video is give away some unreleased Deckhead Club merchandise. I will tell you in the video how you go in the draw, and I gotta tell you, it's pretty special, and I've just finished the design literally 2 days ago. Before we even ride, I just want to give you a close-up shot of these wheels. These are the Century wheels that Meepo are now putting on all of their boards. They are 90mm by 60mm contact patch, really nice wide contact patch, and they are 78A. While we're under the boards, I might as well talk about the enclosures. These are a throwback from the Mini 2 from memory, maybe even the Mini 3. I never actually had the Mini 3. I really like these enclosures. Battery's a little bit big, but you still got plenty of ground clearance. Just a really nice, sleek, simple design. It's got that great bright orange charge port cover with USB underneath. The other thing I really love is it does show your percent. So you probably can't see that it's pretty bright, but it shows you the percentage of your battery in the enclosure, which is really cool. Last thing we'll talk about before we ride, and I'll talk about again while we're riding, the Mini is shipping with, and I cannot say hallelujah enough, hallelujah. The Mini is shipping with 100A bushings. Hopefully you can see it in there. It's coming with 100A on the board, and it's coming with 92A in the box. As I mentioned back at the cafe, this should be a reasonably quick video because a lot of the specs are the same. What's going to be different for this board is the ride feel. How does it perform? How much fun can you have with it? For starters, it is the same 216 watt-hour battery, 21700 cells. So again, you're going to have good discharge, good capacity. It's only 216 watt-hours, so the range won't be that great. I'm guessing for my weight, maybe around 15 to 17 kilometers. But it is a mini board, it is a last mile solution, and they do normally release an ER model, so hopefully that's coming for the Mini Atom. The motors are also the same 540 watts each dual hub, so you're gonna have the same performance as the V3s. And thankfully it also has the same remote control, the M4S, one of the better production board remotes out there, I honestly believe. Really big screen, really comfortable in the hand, 2 simple buttons, and a really nice remote sort of acceleration and brake. Well, nice now that it's a Focklingy. Only downside with the remote, and it's not really a downside, it's just like a ugh every time, is that it's not USB-C. It is still micro USB on this one. See you guys. Morning. Now this is the absolute beauty of a mini board. With corrugations, you just put some weight on the back foot and pop it over. And I gotta say, the 100A durometer bushings make such a difference to this board. Very little wobble, really fun carve, and just easy to control. Okay, so let's talk about the deck. It's 8 layers of Canadian maple. So it's very strong. Because of the length, it's gonna have absolutely 0 flex, which is exactly what you want on a mini board. It's 30 inches long, which is a perfect length for a fun, portable commuter shortboard. Not too long. Has a really beautiful shape. They call it dish, and I totally agree. It's beautifully concaved on the front and rear, and the kicktail is it's just a nice place to put your foot. Have it back there, just behind that rear truck, and it's really easy to control from there. You can pump like a surf skate, and those 90mm wheels with the 60mm contact patch grip beautifully. Another thing I really like about the deck is they have scalloped out the wheel arches, front and rear, so it gives you just that little bit extra real estate when you're doing tight turns. You don't get wheel bite as quickly. If you push it really hard, you can get wheel bite, but if you're just doing normal turns, normal carves, you should be fine. Just while we're talking about the wheels, we should address the trucks. I didn't mention this in the V3s video. These are the same trucks. They are the 5th generation shredder trucks. They're 7 inches wide and they have a 45-degree base plate. So really nice and sturdy, very little speed wobbles if you have the truck set up correctly. Tell you what, for an RKP reverse kingpin truck setup, this little Mini 3 Atom carves beautifully. I would love this board with a belt drive. Okay, so how do you win today's competition? As I mentioned, it's gotta be some merchandise from me personally, some unreleased stuff. I've been working on a new logo, a new Deckhead Club logo. And if I do say so myself, I think it looks pretty cool. So how do you win the very first ever sent out Deckhead merch? All you need to do, and you need to be subscribed, obviously, that's always the deal. You need to be subscribed. We're trying to grow the channel. All you have to do is tell me what got you into electric skateboarding. What was that thing? What was that moment in your life that made you go, I'm gonna try that? We'll do the draw the same time as we give away the 2 other skateboards. And if you get drawn out, I'll get in contact with you, I'll get your size, and we'll ship you the Deckhead Club limited edition merchandise hoodie. Woo, man, this is a fun board to carve on. That tail just allows you to pump so well, and I've already said that once, but I don't want it on the record. Really great tail. So let's really quickly summarize the Mini Atom V3s. Great little shortboard, great beginner, intermediate shortboard. Not super powerful. They are 540 watt hubs, but that Focklingy isn't putting that much power into them. I'm 100 kilos. I've made it up all the hills today, but it's definitely not a hill climbing champion. Very, very comfortable deck. I have to say that. I have always loved the Meepo Mini deck. This is the same as the 2, the 3, probably the 5, I think. It's just strong, perfect shape. Really love the enclosures on the Atom. A little bit squarer, but it suits the board. Has the percentage readout for the battery, has the USB to charge up your remote or your phone. Love the new wheels. The new Century wheels are put on all their boards. Very, very smooth, very nice to carve on. They just do a really good job. The 45-degree Generation 5 shredder trucks, can't complain. Feels so carby. Does not feel like an RKP board when you carve it. And I'm so glad they are putting 100A durometer bushings on the board and 92A durometer bushings in the box. It's just a nice little touch to show they've been listening to customers. The last thing I have to say I love, and this has been a real common theme lately on my channel, they are putting a tail puck on the board. Let me show you. Under here, I'll try to block the sun. A really just beautifully made, it almost looks like it's been made by bones. It's made for the board, it's got the logo on it. That is gonna protect your tail, just like when you pop it up, it's gonna hit that first. Yeah, you're gonna scratch the wood a little bit, but when you pop that up, it's gonna hit that tail first. Let me do it one more time. I'm so glad they've put that on. But as I said at the beginning, super short one today. The Meepo Atom speaks for itself. Great deck, great looking board, good, simple performance, great price point. I think for me personally, it's a no-brainer. Don't forget to enter the competition. I've told you how to do it in this video. If you haven't already entered the first competition from part 1, that was 2 days ago, that was the V3s. We're giving the V3s away on that video. I'll link it up here, one of the 2. Go back and watch it, go in the draw. There's only 100 and something entries so far, so that's 1 in 100, 1 in 200. Good chance of winning a brand new board. And stay tuned for the end of the week where we'll push part 3 live, where we look at the Meepo Envy and tell you how you can win your very own Meepo Envy just from watching that video. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go in the draw to win all these prizes we're giving away this week. Meepo Madness continues in a couple of days with part 3. Good luck, skate safe, wear a helmet, and we'll see you next time.
Scotty. Who's Scotty?